everybody. We are Clay.
And Jackie.
And we are with Thrift Avenue. And we wanted to, well, we had the rare opportunity to go out thrifting together today, which never happens anymore. It's usually either just me or just Jackie. And we went to a thrift store we haven't been to in probably how long, dear?
No idea. We bought Christmas decorations last time we went.
Oh boy. So over 6 months ago.
Christmas tree. That short one.
You're right.
The outdoor one.
So we are filming this in July. Hopefully it is still July by the time this gets released. But yeah, we were there I think in November last time. So it's been a while. And anyways, I was gonna do, well, I did record a come thrift with me video for the first part, and we were finding so many good things we decided it needed to be a haul video because I don't know if you can see it on camera, but we've got this big bag of clothes here and we have 3 more just like it. We spent $165 and got a ton of vintage clothes.
I don't even know how many pieces.
Yeah, we'll count as we go, but
we say we'll count as we go, but I'm gonna guarantee we're gonna lose track.
I'll put a total at the end of the video. So a bunch of their stuff was 75% off or 50% off today. So
we did get some things at 25% off too. But
yeah,
and
we did pay up for a few items as well. But anyways, if you guys don't know, I do a vintage live show on Poshmark. So Jackie started to find a bunch of good stuff for that, and then I found a few things too. I found some great stuff to list, and then Jackie found a few things for my all denim show that I do on Poshmark, and she found a couple nice pieces for her women's contemporary show that she does on Poshmark. So we just kind of want to go through it because it's all really neat.
Oh, and there's a lot of stuff, and quite honestly, I don't even remember. We were just grabbing
stuff. So we wanted to show you guys because we were pretty excited. We got some of the stuff, guys, we got for less than $1. So we'll kind of give you a rough idea what we paid for it as we're going through. So without further ado, if you want to get started here,
all right.
The first piece,
which is actually a piece I found. So it is vintage, Virgo 2, Virgo the 2nd. I don't know.
So it was a 2-piece, so it comes with this.
Yes, but it's a linen blend, so it's 55% linen and 45% rayon. It's a size 16, but it is vintage. And it's got this nice blazer with the, originally I was thinking this was drawstring, but it's not. It's dual ties. So you can tie it at the side to cinch up the waist, and then you've got like the tassel sides on the side. And then the buttons have like a little like sun etched into them.
And we paid...
So it was marked $3.99, but it was 25% off.
Yeah, this one was.
So whatever 25% off of $4 is what we paid.
At $3 here.
At one point I came up to him like, I need you to do the math because the math's not mathing in my head.
It was 75%
like, I
off.
think it's good, but...
It was an item that was $10 marked 75% off.
Look, I can do, like, I do the tips when we go out to dinner. I can do 20% of a tip, of a total for a tip, but... That's about as far as my math goes when it comes to percentages.
Anyways, all right, so this one was another vintage piece, and for sake of time, I'm going to try to move through this stuff fairly quickly. But this is Peter Popovich, and it is like looks like an 80s embroidered pineapple, and has, I don't know, some other colors and pizzazz going on here in a top, and then the bottom is just a matching skirt.
Through that one.
Whoops, I was going to say, that one's got the price tag.
So $4.99, but it was half off.
So we paid $2.50 for the set. So, yeah, I do a vintage show that's 50s to Y2K, and the starts range from $5 to $12 starts on most things. If it's some higher end vintage, I will list it and we'll put it in the tray of the show, and then just run it 50% off whatever it's marked as in the tray. So some of that is the higher end vintage stuff today. That's probably what we'll do.
I think I found this piece too.
Yes, you did.
So this is another vintage piece.
You like the buttons.
Yes, so it's Amanda Smith, another Amanda Smith 2, or Amanda Smith 2nd. It's another one 2nd. It does have shoulder pads, and it is just this interesting, like, embossed print with these gold, really unique buttons, and then it comes with a skirt.
So the skirt's
yeah,
new with tag.
I realized that when they were showing us out. The skirt
still
has the tag on it, but the top doesn't. So I don't know if that means the top was worn. I mean, the tag doesn't look like it was worn.
Yeah.
So it was $4.99 for both pieces, but it was
75% off.
75% off on this one.
So it's like $1.25
yeah.
for the set, which is
Nice.
great. All right, this next one was this is a two-piece as well. This is Danny Nicole, and Danny Nicole.
They forgot a tag.
That's all right. I know how to remove some of those tags. Set that off to the side though.
Yeah. Ooh,
and this is a nice big houndstooth like polyester print on the.
I didn't realize that was a long coat.
Yes.
Oh, that is cute.
So long coat with a matching dress.
I want
And
it.
guys, this was 75% off $13.99. So that's $12.99. So that is what $3.25 for the set. So we did pretty good.
I will. I'll set it right here.
Yeah, we'll
so
put
we
these
know
together.
that's got a tag. I'm surprised we didn't set that off when we walked off. They were doing pretty good.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff. So I found this one as well.
It took 3 women to check us out.
Yes. So it's Nilani. Is the brand. I don't even know what fabric content this is. Made in the USA. Oh yeah, acrylic, polyester, nylon.
Yeah.
But look at this. Look at those buttons. They've got little gemstone buttons with like this woven embroidery, and then the skirt's just plain, but it does match the top. We paid $4.99,
Yeah, it's like
half off.
Like a knitted set.
So $2.50 for the set. I
Well,
just thought it was
I found
super
this
unique.
one. So in my vintage shows, wool does really well, and like tartan or plaid does really well. You put the two together, and there's not many like plaid or tartan wool items, whether it be blazers, skirts, dresses that make it through one live show without getting purchased, and that's exactly what this is. So this is a wool. This is a Harvey Bernard Sport, and it looks new without tag. It is 100% wool. It is a size 16, and it's a really nice plaid pattern. It's dark green, yellow, and black. So this might end up being a list. So this was $4.99 half off, so it was $2.50.
I just realized this is not vintage. I just found the tag. Okay, so we picked this up originally thinking it might be a Y2K Covington two-piece, but I just found on the tag where it says it's from 2007, so we're not quite there yet. But that's
Let
okay.
it sit in the closet for 3 years.
But that's okay. So we paid $4.99 for the set. So it's a little jacket piece, and then it's the dress. But even at that, this would still do well in one of my shows. And at that price point for a two-piece, I mean,
How do you beat that?
not bad.
So next is, Jackie found this. This is Karen Scott Petite's. It's this nice blazer, and this style has been doing well in my vintage shows
Yeah,
too.
with that nice pearl button with the
Yeah,
embroidery.
pearl buttons, and it's got some nice like embroidery
Look, is this linen?
to it. I don't know what the fabric content is.
It's gotta be on the.
Stand by.
We will never know. I don't see a fabric tag.
Yep. No. Oh. Wait.
Oh, we found it.
It is polyester rayon.
It just has that little bit of a texture to it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. So this was $4.99, 75% off, so it's $1.25.
Another one that I found, which I don't know if there's a list, if it'll go on the show, I don't know. It's Mario Serrani. So it's an Italy brand. It's a size 2, and it's like this navy and white. Just interesting print. I have no idea if this is modern, if this is vintage. No clue. I just thought it was interesting. It was $4.99, 75% off. I figured Italy, it's well-made fabric, probably a designer brand, so I figured at that price point, easily could list this, and yeah.
So this was another blazer that Jackie found, and this
I
was
found a lot of good blazers.
Giancarlo Ferrari.
I just said, look at
And
this.
Look at that. It's got the metallic thread, like
If you want to make a statement, this is it.
yeah, and this button is just bananas. There's a lot going on to it. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but I was just looking for fabric content. It says made in the USA. Oh, it is 100% silk. I didn't know that.
Ooh, that
So,
might be a list.
Yeah, this might be a list. So this
We'll have to look it up.
this was $3.99, 75% off. So literally we paid $1 for this.
I just said that tag looks vintage. I didn't realize that tag looked expansive.
Oh, sorry. Your turn.
But yes. I'm gonna show this one because this one.
Oh yeah, we paid full
This one-
price for this one.
This
But
one is a get. Like we're just kind of taking a stab at it because I figured why not. So it's from the Limited. It is definitely a vintage tag. I don't know how old it is, but I'm pretty positive the Limited is not around anymore because I think I had to look it up. Unless I'm thinking of Too Limited. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I don't think they exist anymore. It is 100% leather, cheetah print,
but not cheetah leather.
Blazer jacket. Like this is like you feel this. This is nice, soft leather. It has shoulder pads. It has the lining. I might have been thinking of Too Limited, the Y2K store.
Well,
not the Limited, but I almost wonder if they're the same company.
If there is shoulder pads, then it's definitely.
They're inside, but you can feel them.
Well, and you pointed out to me the button too.
Yeah, the button is like it reminds me of a pretzel bun.
It's like the weave button.
Like the basket weave, but it reminds me of pretzel buns when they're brown. But yeah, I saw this and I said I know it's $7.99, but how can you say no to 100% leather?
Yeah.
Cheetah print jacket.
I tried looking up comps and I could
only found one.
Yeah.
So I figured good sign.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep. All right, so this next one.
Net $7.99 for 100% leather. Can't be.
Yeah.
You know, can't lose too much money there.
So this is from Raul Blanco. It's a size 12. Jackie found this, and again, it's another one of those like metallic blazers. No buttons, so it's an open blazer. This one, fabric content. It's got the International Ladies Garment Workers Union tag, but no fabric content on this one. But still, I mean,
almost feels like a tie.
Yeah, it feels like a necktie material.
Yeah, like that nice.
Yeah.
Like satiny silk feel.
So we paid. It was 75% off $4.99, so we paid $1.25.
Oh right. So this one will probably go in my show.
Yep.
It's Tommy Hilfiger. It was March $5.99. We got it for 75% off. Sorry, I was looking. So it is open. Clay actually had one of these in his show, vintage show the other day. This one's not vintage, I don't think, but where it's got the buttons, but it's open front. And it's really cool. They've got the Hilfiger 1985 like lion crest buttons, like not bronze, brass buttons. And yeah, it's just a really interesting piece. I was trying to see if it had a year on it. Yeah, 2021. So yeah, I didn't think this was vintage, but I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting piece, and Tommy Hilfiger seems to do well in my shows. So
yeah. Oh, here's another two piece if you want to hold up this part.
Yeah.
So this was Peter Popovich. This is, like I said, another.
Ouch.
Oh, sorry.
Bonk me on the head over here.
Another two piece, and this is
made in the USA.
Yep, cotton polyester blend, and it's got these nice buttons as kind of like accents, and then it has the matching skirt to go along with it. This was half off of $4.99, so this was $2.50 for the set.
Okay.
Oh, you're all right.
Oh, this is another good one that I found. So back with that
Another
tartan
good one for the
plaid.
vintage show, yeah.
Yes. And again, nice, interesting buttons. So it's Les Soutes Petite, which I didn't know Les Soutes is actually more of a decent brand.
I've had that in
like,
the vintage show.
yeah, like I don't know if it's necessarily like designer, but they do retail for higher price, like over 100. Try to see if there's no fabric content tag. Oh yeah, you can see where they took it out. There's just before they took the tag
Okay.
out. But
No big
March
deal.
$4.99, 75% off. It's a size 10 petite. But again, it's one of those. Ooh, it's one of those ones that you can actually have be, so you can snap it and have it be a high neck if you want it. Make it wear it more like a blouse.
All right. This next one, Jackie found this one too. This
I
was,
found a lot of good stuff.
she
man.
did. I was taking my time. I'm like, you know what? My Monday.
I was skipping anything
Yeah.
that was not a pink, yellow, or red tag.
So, for those of you that don't know, I do most of my sourcing on my lunch hour on Mondays at work, and I'm flying through. I usually go to a Salvation Army. I have an hour, so I'm rushed. I guess on stuff. I don't have time to look up comps because I'm in a hurry. So I'm just kind of moseying, taking my time through the men's stuff. You know, I found right off the bat, I think 3 or 4 vintage Pendleton wool or wool blend button-ups, and Jackie comes wheeling up with like 30
I
items.
just had the stroller with
Like,
both kids in it, so
I
I'm
left
like,
you unattended for 15 minutes.
the stroller's about to tip.
Yeah.
I gotta hand this off.
Yeah. So anyways, this is Bondworth, and it's just a polyester. Looks like just a zip up top.
And it's
But we
got-
really like the pattern.
Yeah,
on this.
so the pattern is like this floral, but it like
It's
has
got
that
paisley.
illusion of lace.
Yeah, it's got, so you can tell in the back it's a paisley pattern as well. And this was, so 75% off $4.99, so $1.25.
Then one of the pairs of jeans I found for Clay's denim show from the brand Zara. Looks like probably more of a boot cut. Distressed hem. These look like new without tag. Like these do not look like they've been worn
On those
at
Zaras.
all. Yeah, they're a size 10 from Zara. Like, I'm not kidding. These are in excellent condition. So they were $7.99, but 75% off.
So, 75% off, so they're $2.
So $2. So not bad.
Yep, so the other pair that Jackie found for my denim show were some Old Navy Power Straight High Rise, and they have a raw hem at the bottom, and they're just a nice medium wash. This was 75% off $4.99, so $1.25.
Yeah.
Couldn't beat that.
And he was like, "Oh, I will pick up Old Navy." I'm like, for a what did you say, $1.75?
Yeah.
I mean, Old
So
Navy's still a decent brand.
Yeah, so typically I don't, kind of like Universal Thread, I don't, but if it's
and there were 3 pairs of just basic Universal threads
yeah,
that I
but
just
if
left.
it's like an so I picked up a raw hem Universal Thread, and I think it sold in my second show. So this raw hem seems to do well. So in an Old Navy, I kind of put the brand on par with like a Universal Thread. I think that'll do okay at an $8 start.
I think you found this piece.
I think so.
I don't recognize it. Cat, you want to take a stab at that?
No. Oh, Cassius
Okay.
of California.
Yes, so another vintage piece. So $4.99, half off, so $2.50.
This is a
Nice 2-piece.
This is a sport, or I guess it's a
Oh, it's shorts.
shorts.
So it's shorts but when you have it, it looks like a skirt, which
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a different take on a sport. And then there's the top that goes with
I
it.
like that.
Yeah, a couple stains right there.
Do we?
Yeah.
I still don't see it.
Barely. There's one little one right there, and
Okay,
then one little
that
one
should
right
come
there.
off the wash.
Yeah,
Let
they
me
look
make sure it's not
surface.
dry clean only.
They honestly look like coffee.
Machine wash gold. So yeah, half off $4.99, so $2.50.
Take a picture of the tag before you wash it, because I've made that mistake
Yeah.
where you think you're good and then you wash it and it comes out and you've washed everything off the tag. That was my piece. So there's one more.
All right.
Another one I
Wait,
found.
so the 2-piece, you want to take that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was Sandra Darren. It's a size 16.
I think this one was vintage. I wasn't 100% sure when I grabbed it.
We'll look this one up. 'Cause it's
The tag looks like, if it's not like 90s, I would say Y2K. Like, it doesn't look
yeah.
super modern, but it's just
Yeah,
like
nice 2-piece top.
Yeah.
Has that like those,
more formal, dressy feel.
yeah, like a black embroidered with some sequins
Beading
and
and
beads.
sequins,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it was 75% off, $12.99. So that's, what did I say that was? Like 3 something.
I don't know, I
$3.20
just figured-
$3.25.
If they were pricing it at $12.99, it had to have been a pretty expensive piece.
All right.
But I don't know,
next.
they also had Shein priced at like $9, $10, $12 bucks. So
Yeah, and Lucky Brand and every thrift store around us is out of our price
I didn't
range
even
now.
see any Lucky Brand, but I didn't look at the jeans very much.
I did pick up and then put back a Lucky Brand jean jacket.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a ton of Lucky Brand tops that they were not discounted, and they were
I
about.
got one.
Okay, I was gonna say they're anywhere from $5 to $8 a piece. So,
Yeah.
anyways, your turn.
Oh, this one. Oh, yes, this is another unique piece that I found. So this nice bright red satin. So it's a blouse, but it almost looks like a jacket. So you got the rhinestone buckle down there. It is vintage. It's from J.R. Knights by Caliendo. So it's $3.99, but it was 75% off. The hanger straps are a lace.
That's a
like
nice touch.
this is this is like you're going out for a night on the town to look nice. This would actually be a nice one that you could put over top of a plain black like sheath dress. Oh, gorgeous.
Was this a 2-piece or by itself?
Nope, that one was by itself.
Okay.
It's a dress.
So this is from S. Roberts, another vintage piece, 100% rayon. and it's just this style is done well for us too. So it's like a more of a basic polka dot dress, but then it's got a little bit of extra.
Oh, it's
like
a romper!
Oh, geez, yeah, it is a romper.
It's not even a dress; it's a romper. That is incredible.
Ooh, that's cool. And we paid $1 for it. It's 75% off, $3.99.
I'm gonna do my best to not steal
You
that.
should model that. I think.
Not right now.
That's cool. Yeah, but I think that's your size. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
You pick.
my turn. All right. So another vintage piece from Norton McNaughton, which, my goodness, we got some Norton McNaughton in a mystery vintage box that we purchased several weeks ago, and ever since then, I'm seeing it everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I did not know who Norton McNaughton was up until then. So, just a nice vintage. So this one is unique with, it's got like that stitching and then that split. Just really cool piece. I was trying to see.
This is like a almost like a suede, almost like a faux suede.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could find. I think what was the fabric content that peeled off.
If it is suede, it's probably polyester.
Yeah, I think that was.
It's worn off.
Yeah, so $3.99, 75% off. Oh, nope, that's just a machine wash.
Okay.
Oh, it's right here.
Polyester and spandex.
Not even, I don't even know. But yeah, $3.99 but 75% off, so whatever place that was.
Alright.
So ooh, this one's from my show.
Oh yeah, Vera Wang, Simply Vera. Oh, I like that. I didn't see that one before.
I showed it to him, but he wasn't paying attention.
I was looking at other stuff. So
I was having full-blown conversations with him, but really by myself because he wasn't hearing
my hearing
anything.
isn't great. So this one was $6 or $5.99, 75% off. So that was what, No, I'm blanking on the math. It was $2. Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought, so it says hashtag home. I don't know. It's really cute.
It's got a drawstring on
Somebody in one of our shows of the day was asking if we had any
it is a dress.
straight,
Bodycon.
straight casual dresses, and we didn't really have any. Well, we have an alphabet dress, but it disappeared somewhere. I gotta find it. So I was like, ooh, that kind of fits the bill.
Yeah.
Which another, oh no, that's not the one I was thinking of.
Well,
Never
you
mind.
touched it. You got to show it.
So this was $4.99, 75% off. Now it is St. John's Bay, but it was new with tag. And it just was a fun front embroidered sleeveless blouse, just in a nice color. So I was like, with it being new with tag, I wouldn't pay $4.99. Typically thrifting for St. John's Bay, it would typically that'd be something that you could pick up for like $1. But I'm like, it's new with tag. It should do nice in one of my shows.
All right.
Oh yeah,
I'll show you guys the
apologize.
receipt.
We may have killed a tree in this process.
So this was Norton McNaughton Petites.
So we did pay full price for this one.
Yep, it was a full $4.99, but
But it's linen.
yeah, it is linen in a really nice floral pattern.
I thought this
really
would be
good.
a nice listing piece.
Yeah,
Ooh, I didn't even notice the buttons. Those are unique.
yeah, they are. They've got like a
Definitely
metallic
a
layer to them.
picture of. No, it's like shell. It's like
Oh, is it?
iridescent shell. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. But yeah, so this was we didn't pay full price. This was $4.99.
But I thought that'd be a nice piece to list, especially because everybody seems to love
I
it.
just realized I had the receipt in my pocket, guys. Look at that.
Because pretty much, like I said, pretty much everything we picked up was
So I can tell you how many items total.
was
I think 73. 73 items. All right.
we did not plan on doing that much, but it happens. All right, so another Les Suits Petite, $4.99, 75% off, and this one's just a nice like mint color, and then it's got a little bit of texture to it. So just another nice short sleeve blazer on that one.
All right. Set that right there. All right. So
Ooh,
this
I found this one. This was what I was really excited about.
So this is from the brand.
Maybe.
Can't find it.
Oh, it doesn't have a brand.
Oh. Are you sure?
Apparently not.
Oh. It's unbranded. There's shoulder pads.
But it is definitely vintage.
Yeah, definitely vintage. It was $2, half off $3.99.
But look at these buttons. So these bottom two buttons are functional, so you have more of an open split, but they are iridescent shell buttons. They are beautiful.
So I've always known this to be like mother of pearl.
Maybe that's what it's called. It probably is what it's called.
So we're in the Midwest, guys. I live in Michigan.
Charlie's calling at me right
We're
now.
okay. We're in one of the best walleye fisheries in the world. I grew up ice fishing with my dad, and we had a lot of like our ice fishing lures that looked like that, and we always called that mother of pearls. That's why I call it mother of pearl. So.
I've heard that term before, so it probably is what it's called, but just I don't know.
But it looks like a clamshell. It's the weekend. Let the kids sleep.
Which one do I want to show? I'm gonna show my shoes next.
While you're doing that, I'm getting
We lately have not been picking up shoes. Shoes do not sell well for us. We've tried to do an all shoe show before. Sold zero. Not even like a really true interest in the shoe show.
Yeah.
But I just read that kitten heels are trending on Depop, so I'm actually going to quickly get these listed. These definitely are a vintage style. They are Betty's by Betty Mueller. They definitely look like they're vintage. They were $5.99, but 25% off. They're a size 7, which I think is that's my shoe size. So I think that's a fairly average women's shoe size. But just look at these cute little kitten heels. They got the little bow. They are like this nice fabric watercolor. I thought they were leather, but this is textile upper. I don't know. They're just adorable. They are just like a cute little vintage style heel, and so I figured, why not?
So I'll put this at the end of the show too, but 73 items at $165 because we rounded up to give to veterans in our area. That's the nonprofit. Was $2.26 per item,
which for not going
good.
On dollar days is really good for us.
All right, I'm going for the denim. I found this one, and we did pay full price for this. So,
actually, I can really both of our denim pieces. I think
oh really?
Price, yeah.
So this is from the brand Sunbelt, and this is a vintage piece. So this is it's Sunbelt sportswear. It was $4.99. It's actually big enough I can model this one, and it is, what do they call this? Not an overcoat, but a trench coat.
Yeah, I've never seen a denim trench coat.
A full
before.
denim. How cool is that? This will I'll either list this or make this a premium, like a higher start on my denim show. But it's got these two big brass buttons here in the front that say Sunbelt. You've got two giant pockets here, and then two big. Oh no. Nope, never mind. I thought those were internal pockets, but they're not. But look how cool that is. I mean, this might actually. Wait a second. Buttons are on the right-hand side. This might be a men's.
The way it fits you probably is.
This could. Man, maybe I'll wear this. I think I can rock this. I'm wearing this to Posh Fest.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Anyhow.
About that. Anyway, continuing on. So this is from one of my shows. So it is a size extra small, but it's Madewell. And Madewell tends to be oversized, so this might end up getting listed just because of the size. $4.99, but half off. And it's just this cute olive green shirt dress. I was like looking at this and I'm like, it doesn't sell. Like I said, Madewell is always oversized. I mean, there's a little bit of wear on like the string here, but I was like, $2.50. Still with being at Madewell, I'm like, I might even keep it. You never know. Catch me wearing that on our next show. I don't think it'll fit me right now, but.
So our vintage Pendleton button-ups that we've listed have done pretty well. I hit the mother load of vintage Pendleton, and they're in fantastic shape. This is a extra large, which is a good size for men's, and it is 80% Pima cotton and 10% merino wool. But this is a great pattern. It's super crisp. And there's I think 3 more that are either 100% wool or a wool blend, and this is just a nice one for men's. This should sell really well. And I did pay up. This is $3.99. So this was a full price.
But still, $3.99 for Pendleton is not really that
This will
bad.
probably resell for $40 or $50.
All right, I'm gonna do this vintage piece I found because I'm excited about this piece too.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what this one is because the oh, there we are. Oh, it's another JR Knights Petites. That's hilarious. I didn't even realize that we got 2 of the same brand. So another vintage piece. So this is another one that it's like, yeah, you're gonna wear this on a night out. Excuse me. I don't know. I just looked at this and I was like, look how fun that is. It's like a burgundy maroon and then like almost like a rose gold bronze. I don't think it's still, no, 100% acetate, but $3.99, 75% off. I was like, it's just a fun top.
Oh, and it's lace hangers again.
Yeah, so that must be
Huh.
their signature move there.
What did we pay for that one?
I said $3.99.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, $3.99, 75% off. So I forgot what I said. I remember $4.99 is $1.75, but I can't remember what he just said. $3.99 was.
That is $1.
You heard it.
All right. Oh, if you don't use it, if you don't use it, you lose it, folks. All right. So this is vintage Worthington, just a nice basic. Yeah, nice black basic skirt, and this was literally $3.39, 75% off. So it was less than $1. So it's like 80 cents.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Nice. A lot of our the basic skirts were selling last time too in the vintage show.
yeah,
So
this will be a nice $5 start, and somebody will snap that right up.
this, I was excited about this
Oh,
because
yeah.
this belt, this whole piece does not look like it was ever worn.
Yeah.
The belt is in excellent condition. So it's Alfred Dunner, made in the USA. So vintage Alfred Dunner. I was trying to see if there was a fabric content tag. Excuse me. But yeah, so you've got like this like snakeskin, like faux snakeskin belt that comes with it. It is just a nice houndstooth skirt. It does have pockets. It was $4.99, but 75% off, so $1.75. I need to grab my water real quick. Excuse me.
No, I need another water too. All right.
Ooh.
I can't figure out which end.
We
is
just
up.
finished my show, so I was just yelling throughout my entire show, so my throat's.
Another Worthington piece. Was this for you?
Yes, because that's not vintage.
Yeah. So this one is
It's just fun.
75% off, $3.99, and yeah, just a nice
I like the
sleeveless or a nice
little
tank top.
like metal accents there.
Yep, should be. Looks like 100% polyester to me, but really like the
It's
colors.
just fun.
Yeah, really pops.
I said let's grab fun.
So,
all right.
So you grab me.
Alright, another piece for my show. Aeropostale size extra small, $3.99 half off, so $2. I almost said $2.50. So it's this faux wrap dress, floral print. It was just pretty. Another one I was like, we'll try to sell it. It looks a little bit on the oversized-ish side, so probably could fit a size small, and I'm like, worst case, after I drop all the postpartum weight, I'll keep it if it doesn't sell. Sometimes that's how I shop. It's not always a great way to shop.
So
That is the one Lucky Brand.
yeah, so this is a nice Lucky Brand sleeveless blouse. Looks like you got a tie. Is it? Yep, it is real.
I like the mesh in the front.
Yeah.
I just thought that was interesting.
It's got some mesh. It's like a blue floral paisley. And it was 75% off, $8, so $2. It's not bad.
So yeah, so $8 for a Lucky Brand tank top like in our area. I know like other areas like that's probably a steal, but for us, like Lucky Brand tops used to be priced at like $4 max.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But $2, we'll take that all day.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep, your turn.
Alright, so another vintage piece that I found. I don't think this one has a brand. So it's just made in the USA. It's a size 5'6". Sorry, so acetate and rayon. But yeah, it's just a red skirt.
Nice basic for $1.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's vintage, $3.99. Yeah, $1.
All right.
This is the one that I wasn't sure if it was vintage or not, but I figured either way it would probably
Yeah.
do well in one of our
So this
shows.
is a Christopher & Banks size 10. It's like a watercolor skirt. It's got pleating on it.
Yeah, so it's one of the Christopher & Banks that doesn't have the date on it.
Yep.
So it could be Y2K, might not be, but I figured it's a style and an interesting pattern.
We'll look it up, and if it lands on Y2K or 90s, I'll put it in mine, and if it's not, we'll put it in Jackie's.
It'll be in my show.
So $3.99, 75% off, so again $1. Ooh, I got it.
Then, vintage, I'm pretty sure vintage, Lane Bryant piece. So it's Design & Co. by Lane Bryant. Just trying to see if there was any other. So I actually thought it was a skirt at first, but then I realized it's actually pants, and it's really cool because it's like just these nice, comfy, floral pink pants. But because they're more polyester look, like you could wear these casually. You could wear these, dress these up a little bit, and wear them like date night or something along those lines. Like, I don't know, they're just fun.
So this is
Sorry, and then they were $1. They were $3.99 with 75% off.
So this is a Maurice's dress. I'm guessing.
That one we got to wash because from it being a maxi,
Oh, okay.
it picked up some floor dust.
Oh, jeez. Look at the dust bunnies on that. Yeah.
I didn't notice that until we were checking out. I'm like,
put that in the
it
wash.
can be washed. It's not a big
Put
deal.
that in the wash pile. I'm assuming that's for your show.
Yes.
It's very soft. Oh, so when we first found out Jackie was pregnant, Maurice's is actually one of her favorite department stores. I went to our local Maurice's and I bought her a maternity dress in purple, and the material feels just like this. That's what it reminded me of when I grabbed it.
I'm gonna stick it here so you know it needs to be washed.
Okay, you can show the last two. I'm gonna grab the other two bags that are down the hallway.
So I believe this is to be a vintage piece as well. Unfortunately, the care tag was cut out. All the information we have is United Colors of Benton, which the tag itself looks like it could potentially be more of that vintage. It was $4.99, 75% off, so $1.75. So we figured, you know what, it's worth the chance. Just a basic brown, skirt, more of a straight pencil skirt. So yeah. And then the last piece from that bag is from Urban Romantics, which I've never heard of, but it was $2.99, 75% off. So I don't even know what we paid for that. But it's just a cute little tank top that I'm like, we'll do well in one of my shows.
All right, so that was bag 2. This is bag 3.
Which I think has more 2 pieces. That has a 2-piece.
So this could be a fantastic find. We got to do a little bit of research. This is a vintage piece.
There they are.
It is from the brand Character Suburban Wear. It is made in Russia. Did they 2-piece it up with a Sag Harbor?
I think so, because wasn't this the pants that went with it?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. Well, that's fine. This is a Sag Harbor pair of wool pants, and I've got some
size 12. These ones are 100% wool. They are vintage, but
yeah. So those will do well in the vintage show by themselves.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure these are the pants that would. I mean, they do feel like they should go together. I bet you the person who donated them probably did wear them together.
So So the collar on this is real leather, and this feels like real wool, but I can. All I've got is the care tag here. Says dry clean only using special leather and suede care methods. But yes, at least the collar is real leather. I'll do a little bit more research, but I believe this to be real wool.
This might be the piece they called the manager about.
Why?
When you were on your way to, because I think they realized they weren't the same brand when we were at the checkout. But
oh, that's funny.
there was one piece that I don't know. They had to call the manager for something, but it was chaos. We had a toddler who decided she had to go potty right at the checkout.
She always does that.
Yeah.
So anyways, but this with the Sag Harbor wool pants, we paid for them together. They were, again, $1.25, 75%. Yeah, $1, 75% off.
I'm really hoping the next time we go back in, we did make the cost of vintage go up.
Yeah.
Because there were, they had
While you're talking about that,
orange tags must be what they just put out. They had a lot of orange and a lot of green tags, and there was so much more vintage that, granted, weren't priced at a point where like we would just pay outright for, but priced at a point where I told Clay, I'm like, we're gonna have to keep an eye, and you're gonna need to go back and pick up so much more of like when it's 70, even 50% off, 50 to 75% off for those 2 colors, because I swear that whole entire store was just filled with vintage. It was crazy. I've never seen that much vintage in one place before. So besides when you're like buying a vintage lot, but yeah, it was crazy. All right, so I'll show the next piece. So this is also a 2-piece. So you got a basic black skirt on this one. I was trying to see if it doesn't have the brand on that one. So this is Miss Cambridge, size 8 petite. This one was unique because I liked the unique buttons on this one. But yeah, just a basic 2-piece skirt and blazer set, which, I mean, you can sell together. You can sell them, like, if somebody just wants one or the other. They were $4.99, 75% off, so we paid $1.65 for both.
So I'm proud of this one. You want to hold that piece up? So this is a 2-piece. I think this is Alfred Dunner.
I'm trying to, yes.
But pleated
I'm
skirt.
trying to figure out how this goes. There we go. Got it.
And then nice top V-neck.
Ooh,
that,
a cinched bottom.
yeah, Just
That's why I thought it was the skirt.
this will go over really well in my vintage show at probably a $8 or a $10 start.
They were nope. You have the price tag.
I do not.
Oh no, this was the piece they called. Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Yes.
this is the piece they called it on because
Okay, so half
it was chopped off.
half off $4.99, so $2.50.
I knew there was one piece, but I was able to cut it off. Oh, the 3-piece that is confusing. That confused us all. It was not hung on the hanger very well, so we were like all confused. So it's $4.99. So $1.75 for all 3 pieces from the brand Liz Baker, which I feel like that is a good brand. We're gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
Made in the USA. So you've got the blazer or overcoat shirt, whatever,
Yep.
in this like floralish pattern. Really, really unique buttons on these ones.
Some pants.
And then I think I don't know what that is. Is
Looks
it
just-
another shirt?
No, it looks just like almost like a kimono or a cover.
Oh, okay. So this is the blouse, and then you have a kimono cover.
Yeah.
Got
Nice black
it.
floral
Ooh.
kimono.
Yeah, I think even
that's a
they
nice
were
piece.
confused. Yeah, but
But I mean,
very
a
nice.
3-piece vintage.
Yeah,
like
I
that
grabbed
for
it and I'm
$1.
like, I don't know what's going on.
$1.25.
I don't know what's going on with this piece, but it's vintage and it's 3 pieces. We're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was excited about this one
Yes,
too.
this was Leslie Faye in 16 petite. We paid full price for this. This was $4.99.
But I'm like, look at this. It screams 80s.
So we've had a few 80s pieces that instead of putting it in our live show, we've listed and then end up selling them in our live show out of the closet and have made pretty good money on. So we'll probably do the same thing.
Yeah, I was just like, it just.
So if
screams
it
80s.
sells in our posh closet when we're not in the live show, it's selling for $50 to $80, and if it sells out of our closet in our live show, we're making at least $20 to $30.
Yeah, I couldn't say no to that retro style. Oh, my turn.
Your turn.
Well, let's do. So found this one as well. New with tags, Perceptions,
Yeah.
vintage Perceptions.
Vintage new with tag.
So they had it priced $15.99, which I was like crazy, but it is new with
makes
tag.
sense, yeah.
But yeah, it is washable. But it is like this light pink,
This goes with it.
yeah, open front, like braided double pocket. Oh, it isn't
Oh.
open front. It's a
I
zipper.
didn't take that off either.
Son of a nun. They thought we broke the register because our total was too much today.
Yeah.
So they clearly don't see that very often.
Well, we used to go there all the time, and we used to
Yes.
spend more than that.
Yes. I'm trying to, it zips up. There we go. So the zip up. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So set these
So
aside.
yeah. So
too.
and the fact that it's new with tag, it's just even better.
All right. So last one from bag number 3. You want to hold that piece
Yeah, the
up?
other 2 bags were not quite as
This
small.
is super thin. This is from Park Central. I think I found this one.
Yeah.
And this feels almost like nylon. Let me see if we can
No,
find
I
a
think it
good tape.
says. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Polyester.
Okay,
It's
so this is-
polyester.
It is very thin polyester, really breathable, and it's like a
Coral.
not sheer, but it's
I always look
like
at
a
it.
satin, like a coral satin.
Yeah, I was looking at it because it almost felt silk, but
Yeah.
it is polyester.
And we paid, which is 75% off, $4.99, so $1.25.
All right.
All right, last bag. Wah.
Yeah, our last 2 bags were only about half full, but. Alrighty. Oh, what do I want? Oh, this one. So I don't know. Never heard of this brand before, but it was cute, and it was at a decent price, $5.99, 75% off. So it was Rachel Roy, and I feel like whenever they've got 2 names, it's usually pretty good.
Yeah, like Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, or Michael Kors. So I'm like, worth a shot. It's really. I just thought it was unique. It's a nice like color block abstract piece. Thought it might do well in one of my shows. Figured I'll look it up because I'm like I've never heard the brand before. But yeah, like I said, I was applying what I know about designer brands and figured worth a chance.
So this one is probably my favorite. I kind of wish some of these were in my size. So this is my favorite of the vintage Pendleton finds. So this one is this is 100% fine worsted wool, and it is the Sir Pendleton, and it is in a double XL. Look at that. I mean, this is a classic plaid pattern. And I paid up on this. I paid $4.99, but this should sell for over $50.
All right. This one, which I think is vintage Dress Barn. It's made in the USA. If not, it can go in one of my shows. So $4.99, 75% off, so $1.75. But it's just this beautiful embroidered piece where it kind of gives you that like corset, like almost look to it. But it's just, I just thought it was a beautiful embroidered piece in that magenta pink. So yeah, thought somebody might like it. It's not, it doesn't end up being vintage. It'll probably go in because it was a size 18, so it'll probably go into our all plus size show.
Yeah. So this is the first piece I found as soon as I walked in, and this is Harley Davidson, and especially this time of year, anything Harley Davidson does pretty well. I did pay full price on this. It is $4.99, but it is a 3X, which is perfect for men's Harley Davidson, because that is a size that sells really well. It does have some surface stains here, but I can scratch it so I know that I can get it out. And it is a nice short sleeve. I mean, you see guys riding around here in Michigan this time of year wearing stuff just like this all the time. So. And Harley's expensive. We bought my father-in-law for Father's Day a shirt from a Harley shop, and just a T-shirt is like $50.
So I'm excited about these ones. These were the ones that I said I needed you to do the math on. So they were $9.99, 75% off.
Yeah.
They are a size 12, but they are from, they're not quite vintage yet. So they're 2008, but got them for potentially the denim show. I think that's a price point we put in the denim show.
$2.50, yeah.
If not, we can list these. I know the older style Levi's does really well. They are the low boot cut 545s. So they got the interesting like paisley in the front there.
In our
really good
denim show last Wednesday, we just sold some paisley trimmed Levi's like that.
They've got slight wear on the bottoms here, where you can tell, like I said, boot cut tends to be, I don't know why I get it, because boot cut, you're supposed to wear boots with them, and boots typically have heels.
Yeah.
But they always have like a 32-inch inseam, and I can't even wear a 32-inch inseam. So they typically end up with a little bit of wear on them. But for a 2008 pair of pants, I like that they got the pack. Oh, look at it. They got the paisley print on the
I love that.
too.
I say this in the denim show all the time. I love when brands like Levi's when they put out a piece that's not like their normal. They take some extra time to put some detailing in it. All right, so here is another one of my vintage Pendleton pieces. This is another 80% Pima cotton and 20% merino wool, and this is their Canterbury cloth. And just another really nice pattern. These are so crisp. They don't look like they're even worn, or maybe someone dry cleaned them before they brought them back. Oh, and this was $4.99. We paid up for that.
So this was $4.99 full price, but this is for me. It is an H&M piece. I would not pay $4.99 for an H&M piece unless it was for myself. But I thought it was vintage when I first saw it. But look at it is a super high-waisted, almost maxi. It's just above my ankles. I probably can't see it with the table, but just look at this. It is so cute. And I have been trying, I've been mixing up my style. I feel like this happens after every kid. So stay tuned. After the third kid, my style is going to change again. But it's just so cute. And I've been looking for some nicer stuff to wear to church or just to not be in sweatpants. And I don't know. I just thought it was really super cute, so I bought this for myself. Score for me.
I was a little upset. I didn't find anything for me. Everything that I liked was
he was moving so slow.
Was the size ahead. So this is, I think, the last of the Pendleton. This is another Sir Pendleton, but this is their fine worsted wool. So this is the non-scratchy kind of wool. This actually, feel this. That does not feel like wool at all.
I would have thought that was like a cotton polyester blend.
Yeah, it feels like a cotton polyester blend, but another really good. And this is a extra large. So, and again, this was $4.99.
All right, I think this is the last piece we paid full price for. So $4.99 for this. So it's from the brand LT Sport Petite. It is a vintage piece. I can't find any other information on it, but it is a full denim overall style dress. And these style dresses did really well in our well, kind of in your show because they were in our closet. We sold them for half price.
Yeah.
In his vintage show.
Which
this style
and I don't think
and like it being denim.
I don't think you know this, but I've got one of those in my list, my death pile being the list right now that I keep forgetting.
So I'm like, for $4.99, it's worth listing.
Yeah.
Because that style is doing well.
I've got one with some floral embroidery, but it doesn't have those accent buttons. All right. Next up, this is from the brand Volume 1, and it is a vintage. This was $4.99, 75% off, so $1.25.
It was in with the dresses. I can't tell if it's supposed to be a mini dress or more of like a tunic top, but either way, it's cute.
Yeah, nice piece. This looks like probably 90s.
Alright, so another vintage skirt, Liz Baker Essentials. Another made in the USA, $3.99, so we paid $1. And just a nice, the reds were doing really well in his shows. Yeah. So just a nice red skirt. I was trying to see if it was.
And like all my medium to large skirts were, in the course of like 3 shows, were pretty much all sold.
Yeah, I'm really excited for his next vintage show because the last vintage show he had probably like 15 to 20 newish pieces.
Yeah.
And now
we'll have a bunch. So here's another basic vintage skirt. This is from the brand Edwards. It's 100% polyester. That's interesting. So this is out of Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh.
Which is not far from us.
We didn't catch that.
Oh, big rip.
It just needs to be resewn.
Yeah, that can be fixed.
I'll put my mother on that. Oh, excuse me.
Perfect.
My mother's my seamstress.
I'm actually
with minor things.
So I'm actually thinking about picking up a vintage like Singer.
She'll probably hand sew that.
Sewing machine. I've thought about this and getting a crash course in sewing for my grandmother to try to repair some of these vintage pieces.
Carol Wren.
I mean, it's only right to repair a vintage piece of clothing with a vintage sewing machine.
That Carol Wren skirt we just sold, Mom hand stitched the stitching on that because the sport part had broken open.
Perfect.
She hand stitched that up for me. Huh. So this is Venzia. Yeah. I'm not sure we're pronouncing it properly.
We have 1 or 2 pieces like that.
I think it's vintage. The tag looks like maybe Y2K vintage. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a nice flowy blouse. It is a size 26, 28. So I'm like, he can put it in his vintage show if it turns out to not be vintage. We're curating for an all plus size show, so we can put it in that if not. Oh, and it was $5.99, 75% off.
Yep. $5.99, 75% off. $2.
$2.
So this is a Le Suit Petite, and this is a 10 Petite. This is just a nice. What color would you call that?
It's almost like a strawberry red, I guess.
Yeah. Is that bleach or is that a surface stain?
Surface stain.
Okay, surface stain.
Just some dirt.
It was a light color, so I was afraid that was bleach. But 100% polyester, and this was $1.25. $4.99, 75% off.
Alright. So then we have vintage Casper. Just a basic black skirt. $4.99, 75% off, so $1.75.
I left your favorite one for you. And this
I like this one too. That one's interesting with the scarf collar.
R&K, you picked that up to list, right?
No, so we've had R&K, or I've seen R&K. I don't know. I remember seeing R&K. We might have listed it.
Yeah.
Mom had some R&K.
Okay.
So I think this is vintage. Yeah. I think this is either 90s or Y2K. It's one we're gonna have to look up.
Explain this.
So it was in with the dresses. Again, it's probably more of like a tunic top rather. I mean, I guess it could be a dress. Oh no, never mind. It is most definitely a dress. It hits me below my knees.
Good pattern. Got ruching on the sleeves.
So it has this scarf, like this cowl neck scarf, that buttons on the back of your shirt, so you can wear it like a cowl neck dress if you want. I think it wasn't wool because I thought it might be wool.
Polyester spandex.
Or you can unbutton this and then you don't have to wear it that way. You can just wear it. You can just wear it like that. So I just think that's interesting.
Those are good fall colors. That might be good in a fall show.
Yes.
So the last one, I'll let Jackie do the honors because she was excited.
Yes. So just so you could understand even more how crazy priced that this thrift store is, which is why we have not visited in a while. Lulu's size large, $15.99, but it was 75% off.
I mean, in some parts of the country, that might be a good deal.
Yes, but Lulu's has not been that expensive unless it's new. I think the only time I've ever paid $15.99, even then I don't think it was. When I bought a new with tag Lulu's dress. But it is this beautiful white 3/4 length sleeve Lulu's dress. Oh, it's gorgeous. It is in really, really good condition. I looked it over like 5 different times. I don't think there are any stains on this. And this is a nice one that you can wear a little bit more casually, but I'm like, somebody probably wore this to either their bridal shower, their bachelorette party, their rehearsal dinner, something along those lines, and then never wore it again.
Thank goodness they didn't spill anything on it.
Because it is just a gorgeous Lulu's dress. I will probably list this, but if I get crazy, I will put it in the show.
Perfect. So, all right, guys, we just wanted to share that with you. We had a lot of fun today.
Yes.
It is not real common that Jack and I get to thrift together
It is
anymore.
not real common I get to thrift anymore.
Well, so
because I am not about to try to take 2 kiddos by myself. It was hard
Yeah.
enough taking 1 kiddo by myself back in the day.
Yeah. So we had a lot of fun. We wanted to share that with you. So I mean, look for this stuff in our upcoming shows and in our closets. On the outro, I'll say I am going to start to post our current live show schedule, as well as some of the other some of our other friends in the Resong community, their Posh Closets, and if they have YouTube channels. But we're just excited and blessed to be on this journey with you guys. It's been a lot of fun so far, and YouTube is pretty new for us, as you can probably tell. So anyhow, you want to say anything?
I think that about covers it.
Perfect. Well, I hope you guys are doing great, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.